All right, today we're going to break down a product that has been getting a ton of buzz online, the NYMPHY Solar Lights. When something gets this popular, you have to ask, what's the secret? So we're going to dig into the specs and see what makes these things tick. Let's get right into it. So first, let's talk about the usual headache of outdoor lighting. We've all been there. You have this amazing vision for your backyard or patio, but then reality sets in. You're looking at complicated wiring, maybe calling an electrician, and just trying to find lights that won't die after one season. It's a pain. I mean, who doesn't want their outdoor space to look absolutely magical after the sun goes down? The right lighting can totally change the vibe. But man, finding a solution that's easy and looks good, that's the tricky part. And here's the biggest hurdle for most of us, the installation. We're talking digging, running cables, all that stuff. It can turn a fun weekend project into a huge, expensive chore. No thank you.
Oh, and then there's durability, or, the lack of it. You ever buy those cheap lights that look great for a week, and then the first big rainstorm hits, and poof, they're done? It's so frustrating.
This is exactly where the NYMPHY Solar Lights come in. They're designed to tackle all those problems head-on. The claim is they're simple, they're tough, and they actually work. So, does the tech back that up? Let's take a closer look.
Okay, one of the first things you'll probably notice is this little Amazon's Choice badge. Now, this isn't just for show. It usually means the product has great reviews, a good price, and it's ready to ship. It's kind of like a seal of approval from a whole bunch of shoppers.
And speaking of shoppers, get this. Over 6,000 of these were sold in just the last month. When you see a number like that, it's not just a trend. It means a whole lot of people are picking this product for a reason. Makes you wonder, right? So what's driving all that hype? Well, the first thing the company points to is performance. We're talking pure power and brightness. 56, that's the key number here. Each light is packed with 56 LEDs, which the maker calls market-leading. And really, what that means for you is just a brighter, more powerful light compared to other options out there. And here's the company's promise, straight up. They're not just aiming for brightness. They're saying these lights will last longer through the night and just hold up better over time than the competition. Pretty bold claim. Now, let's talk about the how. It's not just about the number of LEDs. These lights have a solar panel with a 20% energy conversion rate. In simple terms, it's just way more efficient at soaking up the sun and turning it into power. That's what gets you those impressive 6 to 20-hour run times. Okay, so they're bright. That's awesome. But an outdoor light has got to be tough, right? Well, the next big focus here is durability. These things are supposedly built like a tank. The secret is the IP68 waterproof rating. Let's break that down real quick. IP68 is basically the gold standard for weatherproofing. The 6 means it's totally sealed from dust. The 8 means it can be completely submerged in water and keep on ticking. It's the highest rating you can really get for this stuff. So what does that mean in the real world? It means you can leave these things out in the pouring rain, snow, freezing cold, intense heat, you name it. They're designed to be a true 4-season all-weather light. And to put a number on it, they're rated to work from -4 all the way up to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a huge range. So whether you live somewhere with brutal winters or scorching summers, these lights are engineered to handle it. So we've got powerful and we've got durable. But what about ease of use? Well, the next batch of features is all about making your life easier. You get 3 different brightness modes so you can pick the perfect vibe. But the best part? They're fully automatic. They soak up sun all day, and as soon as it gets dark, they just turn on. It's the definition of set it and forget it. And this is really clever. They're 2 in 1. You can use the included stake to pop them in the ground and light up a pathway or a tree, or you can use the included mounts to attach them to a wall, a fence, or your deck. Super versatile. Okay, so let's pull all this together. After looking at all the specs, what's the big picture? What's the case being made for these NYMPHY lights? It really boils down to this. They claim to be brighter because of those 56 LEDs. They're tougher with that top-tier IP68 reading. They're more efficient thanks to that high-conversion solar panel. And they're more versatile with that 2-way installation. Put it all together, and it's positioned as a smart investment. No wiring, no extra costs on your electric bill. So when you look at it all, the product is basically saying there's an old, hard way to do outdoor lighting, and then there's this new, smarter way. It's definitely a compelling argument if you're looking for an upgrade. Something to think about.
Thanks for tuning in.